Hello there, welcome to another Barb Stamps video. Today I want to show you how to make this fun card here that's on the diagonal with the patterned paper set in there, and then you just have a little slider that goes in and out and kind of hooks on the front. This was a card that I got from a downline member of mine. Now I want to show you how to make it. You'll need your Stampin' Trimmer and a 4 1/4 by 11 inch piece of cardstock. Mine is Lost Lagoon. You will want to fold that in half to start the process. So we have this card folded, and all you need to do is lay it on your trimmer. Maybe I can zoom in here so you can see what I'm doing. And you just want to line it up with any of these grid lines. It doesn't matter. So I've got it right here in the corner of these grid lines, and I'm just going to count up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to make a little tick mark. That's an inch. Each little square is 1/4 of an inch. Then I'm going to slide the paper around. Zoom back out a little bit. So what I have here now is the score line is right here, and I'm going to line that up so that it is right in the track. And then at the bottom here, I have the little tick mark that I just made. And then all you need to do is close the cutter and slide that. And then here you have that perfectly sliced off diagonal piece. I'm a big fan of liquid glue, and so I'm just going to run a little bead right there and then right here along this bottom edge. Well, that was not very straight, but it doesn't matter. And then just press that closed. And the inside piece for this is going to measure 3 3/4 by 5. And then that'll just slide right in there. Designer Series paper is from the Sweet Dreams Designer Series paper set. It's kind of geared towards babies, but you could certainly use it for other things. And it's double-sided, so if I was making this card for a little girl, I could use this side, but I happen to be making mine for a boy, so I'm going to use this side. Now we need to cut this piece so that it will be on the diagonal and it will fit right in here. And I'm going to lay the Designer Series paper along the grid lines here, and I'm going to make 2 tick marks, one at 1/2 inch on this side, which is just 2 squares over, and the same thing up here on the top on the right hand side, 2 ticks over. So I've got 1/2 inch on the bottom left and 1/2 inch on the top right. You're going to do the same thing you did with the main card base. I am lining this up so that those 2 tick lines that I just drew with my pencil are in the track. I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but this piece measures 4 by 5. And then I'll just cut that, and I have my 2 pieces. You do want to make sure when you are measuring this and putting your tick marks on that the side that you want to show is face up when you're working with it, and just keep it face up the entire time. I did want to add one little detail. I've got a strip of Hello Honey cardstock here, and I am going to punch it with the scallop ribbon border punch. And I'm not sure if you can tell how I'm doing this. There's numerous ways to do this. I am just lining it up with my previous punch. So I've got this little tiny mark right here. I'm going to slide that into the punch, and I'm going to push it over until I can see that little edge right here at the middle edge of the punch. And I'm going to make sure that it is flush at the bottom, and then I'll just punch that. And I want to add that right to the top, so I'm just going to scribble some glue along that edge. And then I just want a tiny bit of the scallop to show. And then all I have to do is trim that edge off. And we'll just trim like that. And over on this side, like that. Okay. And then we will glue this to the front of the card. And then that just gives us a cute little border there. Okay. So I went ahead and inked and stamped this with Lost Lagoon ink to match my card. And I punched it out with my 1 1/4 inch circle punch. And then I'm going to mount that to a piece of Hello Honey that I punched out with a 1 3/4 inch circle punch. And it'll be about right there. Now this piece here is going to slide into my pocket, and so I want to put that in there before I actually do the next step. The next step is to use the Something for Baby stamp set. I'm going to use the onesie and the little necktie. As I said, it's for a boy, and I'm going to crop them out with the Baby's First Framelit die set, and these items can be purchased as a bundle to save you 15%. So I went ahead and did that. I stamped my little onesie in the Soft Sky, my necktie in the Lost Lagoon. All right, and then I'm going to attach the onesie to the card, but I'm going to put dimensionals on, and I'm only going to put them on the top part of the onesie because I do want it to slide over the top of the pocket. So you can see I don't have any dimensionals down at the bottom of the onesie. Attach that like so. So when I slide that out, I have my little onesie on there. I also want to finish up my greeting. So I've got my Lost Lagoon ink and my little greeting that says, "For your cute little someone." Ink that up. And then we'll just stamp it right there. And then I've also got a cute little heart that is also in this stamp set. I'm going to ink that up in the Hello Honey, and I'm just going to add a little heart right there. So now I can just slide that in, and I have a cute little baby card. Pretty simple card. So I hope you enjoyed watching that, and if you need any paper crafting supplies, you can get them at shoppingwithbarb.com. Thank you so much.